Alright, we're at Mr. NES Guy's house. He lives here now. He lives next to me. This is awesome. I'm going to go to Tacoma. See if Mr. NES Guy's home. Is he home? Oh, he is home.
Ah, Retro J.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
What's up,
you
Mr.
here for the
NES?
tour?
I've got my stuff. I'm going to set up shop.
Awesome. Hey, just before we begin, I've got a little waiver I need you to sign for me.
A little waiver?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about this on the phone.
Just a few simple rules. Rule number 1,
okay.
No jokes about bodily functions.
I don't do that.
No jokes about farts. Rule number 2, no actual farting.
What? Rule
number 3, no mentioning of private human anatomy, male or female.
Okay, is it gonna be possible to film?
Just get in the house.
Okay.
So first I thought I'd show you my non-Nintendo stuff. You'll understand why in a minute. But here's my PlayStation and Xbox stuff. Not a lot, but a few mentionables. We've got Parappa the Rapper, Valkyrie Profile, Silent Hill, Symphony of the Night might be my favorite PlayStation game. We got all the Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy Tactics might be my favorite PlayStation game. Either one or the other, I'm not sure. And you know, Chrono Cross, Gran Turismo, and some garbage. And everything I have on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 is garbage. PlayStation 2, garbage. Whatever. I have them.
You got the Dragon Quest though. That's not garbage.
Oh, that's true. Dragon Quest 8, maybe the best Dragon Quest. But yeah, PS1, probably my favorite non-Nintendo system. Not probably, it is. Because when the N64 failed in the RPG department, PS1 was there to save the day. So.
Yes.
And then over here is our entertainment center in this room. We've got the Xbox One, both minis. My GameCube is here, might get moved into the main room. N64, probably gonna get moved into the retro corner at some point, and there's a PS4. That's it for this room. Alright, and also real quick, here's my books. We're trying to collect all of the D&D 4th edition books. We've actually come quite far. I'd say we're only missing the really, really rare stuff that was never sold retail, you know, hobby promotionals and stuff like that. We've got the first 3 volumes of the new IDW TMNT. Highly recommend it if you like the Ninja Turtles. I think it's an amazing reboot, and it gets Mr. NES Guy's thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And we also got a bunch of classics. I picked these up at a place called Half Price Books. It's like the first 30 issues or so of the original Archie Adventure series, including the original 3-issue miniseries. And it's first edition collector's issue of #1. I don't know if that means anything. Anyways, that's it. Let's move on to the good stuff.
Going now.
Alright, on to my the computing area here. We got my amiibos set up. This is all my Zelda amiibos. I think I'm missing 2. I need the Twilight Princess Link and Ocarina Link to have them all. But they're not cheap. But there's all my Zelda amiibos.
And yeah, they also are going up in value when you realize that you need to actually use them to get the chests and the special DLC product in the game.
Right, and I mean Skyrim does cool stuff with them and all that. There's my gaming rig. I use soft lights and a green screen when I Twitch stream, which isn't as often as I'd like. We're working on that. I need some dental work before I feel comfortable enough.
Yeah.
Anyways, so there's that. there's the map that came with the Breath of the Wild Special Edition. There's the poster that I got for standing in line for 5 hours waiting for the Switch to come out. And some random non-Zelda amiibos. And all our board games are up here in the kitchen. Love board games. Now that we live nearer to a bunch of our friends, gotta try and get to actually play a lot of these. But well, yeah, a lot of them haven't been played very much yet. I'm looking at you, Retro.
Yep. Here looking at you, Jay.
Here's looking at you. Over here we've got a nice little decorative curio, a couple of things from my loving wife, a couple of Legos. I used to collect Star Wars Legos. These are two of my favorites I actually have out. This was a weird little Target exclusive they had at one point. It's like a little replica sword and shield from Twilight Princess and the official soundtrack. We got a Chrono Cross clock. We've got a small statue of an old World of Warcraft character I used to play. We got Breath of the Wild Link. We've got an actual light from the original Disneyland Main Street Electrical Parade.
Nice.
Just random stuff. There's my Virtual Boy and the games I have for it. It needs repair, but a couple games are actually worth playing on it. Galactic Pinball is my favorite. It's probably in the system.
Yeah. I liked Wario Land.
We got an old 1985, 1986 collector's item, the Nintendo game packs,
Nice.
little stickers and tattoos and stuff. World of Warcraft Collector's Edition, StarCraft 2 Collector's Edition, an old Star Trek thing, an old Diablo 3 thing. That's it for this.
Alright, we'll move on.
This is a big book.
That is a big book.
It's a Breath of the Wild book. It's
Jeez.
giant.
Wow. Like
Intruders beware.
yeah.
Anyways, here's my main gaming area. We got the Switch over here. Current gen, probably my third favorite system of all time already. I love the Switch. In here we've got some retro stuff. We've got Sega Saturn and a Dreamcast. We got another Xbox One down here. And then in this cabinet we've got PS4 Pro, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. And then in this cabinet we've got a Wii U. Woohoo, Wii U. And now we'll move on to what makes me me. My Nintendo collection.
Yep.
I like Nintendo. Just a little bit. So here's my regular NES stuff up top. I have a few boxes. Probably most notable is the DuckTales 2 box.
That's a nice box.
And the Bible Buffet is sealed.
Nice.
Found an amazing deal on that. One of my favorite games, Solar Jetman. Probably the most unsung game on the NES. Try it. It's cheap. You can get it for like $5.
Tell you what, I'll put a link in the description. Check out Mr. NES Guy's channel. He did a playthrough called Nescaping.
Yes. Escaping with Solar Jetman. I think I made it about halfway through. I'll probably pick up the other half when I can. We got all the D&D boxes. Here's some more random amiibos. So that's that. And then we get into my NES games. I'm still a long way from coming anywhere near getting everything, and I won't be surprised if I don't make it in my lifetime, but it's fun to try, right?
Yeah, might as well, right?
So the notables would be, you know, stack up Donkey Kong Jr. Math. We got all the black box games, fortunately. We got Mega Man 5. This one's in really good condition. Got Battletoads Double Dragon.
You got all the Mega Mans.
I've got all the Mega Mans.
But do you have Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout?
I do have Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. And here's DuckTales 2, Cryon Conquest, great Mega Man clone.
Yep.
Let's see, we got Contra Force. When I bought this, they thought it was regular Contra, so got a good deal on that.
Oh yeah.
Got all 4 Dragon Warriors. And here's Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout.
Oh snap.
Oh snap. I got it for free.
Ooh.
I bought a game you'll be seeing soon, and they threw that in for free.
Oh,
Princess Tomato. Gotta have Princess Tomato. And Ghost Lion.
Gotta have some.
Gotta have Ghost Lion, right?
I remember the first time you played that.
That's right.
I've got. Gotta have it.
And not 1 but 2 Alpha Mission 5 Screw. Ooh, 5 Screw Alpha Mission.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of them. For now. I think that's everything for regular NES that's interesting.
All right, Andy, you want to tell them about the cool setup on the wall? I'm sure I'll have questions about the actual what you're displaying them in.
So these are individual shelves. They hold 21 games each, 3 rows of 7. I've got 20 of them. The goal was to get enough to hold every licensed game. I need about 13 more. Let me know if you have any you want me to take off your hands, because that would be awesome. Let's look at this here. These are my N64 games. Nothing special or great. Bad Fur Day, whatever. That's about it.
Looks like you've got the Zelda, the Diddy Kong, the Mario 64,
I've got
the Mario parties. Hey.
Yeah, I've got the ones that are actually fun to play.
And you got Turok 1, one of my favorites.
Turok.
Mega Man 64.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in Star Wars, Shadows, both the Castlevanias.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of the essentials.
Yep. There's the box to the Breath of the Wild Special Edition. Box to Octopath Traveler. Love that game.
Yep.
Wayfarer's Edition box. Here's all my other Switch boxes. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's a lot of fun. I haven't had much time to play it yet. And up top here we've got Super Scope box, and we've got my original Super Nintendo box that I bought with my first job, and my Virtual Boy box. Stupid Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
I paid retail for it, which was $149.99, and a week later Nintendo discontinued it, and there were stacks of them at Walmart for $39.
Oh, of course.
I should have bought like 5 of them or something, but who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
Here's my boxed Game Boy stuff. My 2 favorite Game Boy games.
Final
Fantasy Legend.
That boxed Legend in Phoenix yesterday.
Oh, really?
And you guys will see in my video coming up after this video what I did pick up instead of that.
Stay tuned.
But I will be back.
We got the Zeldas, Link's Awakening, the best game on the system.
Yes.
We got Ages, Seasons, Minish Cap, a couple of the Mario Advances, all my DS and 3DS games. This like tripled in price after I got it. The Radiant Historia.
Oh, yeah. You've got the one with the soundtrack.
The one with the soundtrack. I got it for like $50, and now it's like 120 or something ridiculous like that. So we got a bunch of Game Boys. We got my green Game Boy.
Play It Loud.
My Play It Loud Game Boy. We've got a Toys R Us exclusive black Game Boy Advance. We've got the.
I had the box for that. You gave me the box.
I
for
gave
that
you the
trade.
box.
Or
Yes.
you gave it to me. I can't remember. I think you
I
just gave
don't
it to me.
remember. Probably.
Oh.
We got the Grape Game Boy Color. We got a Game Boy Game Genie. We've got. I love this little thing.
Oh yes,
the SP. The NES Classic SP.
That keeps going up in price.
It does. We got a broken 3DS Hyrule Edition. My cat coughed up a hairball on it, and it stopped working.
Oh boy.
So that's awesome. We got some DS Lights. My DS games are in here. There's some garbage back there, more SPs. We got these cute little Brunswick Nintendo DS cases. Real leather. They're
Oh, that's cool.
I don't understand them, but they're neat. We've got the Wind Waker HD edition Wii U. It's in there. My Wii U games, not a lot of them. My Wii games, also not a lot. And then down on the bottom we've got some Famicom, Super Famicom games. At some point I'd like to get the system so I can play them. Crowning achievements here, over here. These are what make me a legitimate collector. But first, let's take a look at this. We got a 6-pack of Coke Classic. That's awesome, right? Oh, more amiibo. We got
good amiibo, yeah.
The Metroid amiibo. The boxes to the classics. And we've got some Zelda figures. I don't like Zelda or anything.
No. I
But,
don't think so.
yeah.
This one too.
Now, Jay, you said you never actually were able to get that one?
No, I don't have that one. It's the only one I don't
Yeah.
have.
Oh,
One day.
What's really lame is I had 2 of them.
Of course you did.
But I opened one of them because I had 2. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
So we got the 3 Dark Horse Zelda books. We got some player's guides. We've got that collector chest that came with the collector's edition books. We got a couple of really cool Link figures here. This is my first NES. I got it in 1987. Really cool. I was going to get a Atari 5200 because it was only $50, and if I saved up my allowance for 5 weeks, I got $5 a week allowance. My parents would throw in the other half and get me a 5200, and I was like, yeah, 5200 Atari. And then we went to a store, no longer exists, called Montgomery Ward.
Oh, yeah.
And they had an M82 set up with the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I played Legend of Zelda for about 5 seconds, and I'm like, I want a Nintendo instead. So I had to save up for 10 weeks to come up with half the money for them to buy me my very first Nintendo. And the rest is history.
Yep.
And then they charged us too much for the Nintendo back then. Nintendo was charging, they got sued for charging too much for their consoles. And they had to mail everyone who bought a console a $10 certificate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Little known fact about the NES.
Is this indeed the system we played 6 hours of Mario 3 at your place growing up?
Indeed, that's the one. On the TV that would get fuzzy after every 10 minutes, and we had to turn it off and then turn it back on again. Mario Paint Box, woo!
Kids will never understand the pain.
3DS Samus Edition. Yeah. That's, I don't know, it's somewhere. We got a little Tifa action figure back there. And then down here we've got my Nintendo Powers. I have the first 100 issues in various condition. I'm trying to upgrade the condition as I can, but most of these are the ones I originally got in the mail. And we've got most of the player's guides for NES and Super NES, because those are my wheelhouse. That's what I collect, NES and Super NES. And then some random junk on the bottom. That's not
Strat guides.
old strategy guides, old magazines. And now we get to the royal crown of NES Guy's collection. This is why I collect right here. Super Nintendo. Best system ever.
I agree.
Yes. So if we look along the top, we got my boxes. Notables would be the Chrono Trigger box. Actually, it's funny. Rock and Roll Racing and Lost Vikings have been going up.
Yeah.
Because people are finally realizing, oh, those were 2 of Blizzard's first games. Awesome. And
That's
then,
cool.
Yeah, over here we've got some N64 boxes, the Zeldas, Mario, Tennis. We've got an X-Band.
Oh, yeah.
The modem for the Super NES. Super Game Boy, whatever. And then we come down to my Super NES collection. Not the biggest in quantity, but pretty good in quality. I've got about 260 of the, 714 licensed games or something like that.
Yep.
So we got all the sports crap over here. Nothing to see. Some decent stuff. This is this stuff I've picked up most recently. Nothing really notable. I don't really collect repros, but for sentiment, you know, Tactics Ogre, I have that because it's made by the people that made Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
And then we've got Radical Dreamers. Retro has told you all about this game. It's basically an interactive story that takes place during part of what became Chrono Cross. Yep. It was released in Europe, actually got it, because interactive video books were a big thing in Europe. And Secret of Manitou should have been released here, wasn't. Whatever.
Yeah, we missed out on something because they didn't think we could handle it, or
They were right.
Yeah.
We couldn't handle it.
We couldn't.
And so here's the meat of my Super NES collection. I mean, Super Scope, right? Solid gold.
Oh, yeah. Nice brand new
Solid
clean.
gold, yeah.
And you got a NES cart here.
Yep, my NES cart. That's a nice collector's item. I use an original NES for my Twitch and YouTube because I can use the RF to plug into my nice tube television, and I can use the AV to plug into the capture card.
Yep.
So
and unfortunately, with the top loader, may be nice,
yep.
but
top loader has no AV. What?
They kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
That's there when I just want to play something, pop it in, and have it actually work the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, I've put it off long enough.
All right.
It's time to look at the good stuff.
Let's look at the good stuff.
Let's look at the good stuff. So, starting over here, we've got, you know, some interesting things. There's Secret of Mana right there. Secret of Evermore. This is gaining value for some reason. Lord of the Rings Volume 1 is a cheap game, but I love it. You know, we got Super Punch-Out, Super Metroid, Mario, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox, Zelda, all the essentials. We come over here, blah blah blah. We got Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3.
I remember that trade.
I traded this for this to somebody in this room. I will not speak his name.
Back before.
Whatever. Bastard. It's in pristine shape, too.
Yeah.
Ugh, whatever.
Okay.
Breath of Fire 2, great game. It's one of those games that's worth a decent amount of money because it's actually good.
Yeah.
Lufia 1 and 2. Lufia 2, just got that recently. None of that's interesting. None of this is really that interesting. There's Castlevania. Showed you Dracula X.
Yeah.
Actually got a decent deal on that one and sold a second one.
Yep, found them both the same day. I'll put the link to that video in here too.
Sounds
it was
good.
A good day.
Yeah. Gonna skip this for a second. Down here we've got some interesting stuff. I still need Mortal Kombat. Really?
And I need Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate.
Oh,
you have that.
Yeah, that won't be hard for you to get. We got all the Street Fighters, 2 Turbo, Super, Alpha, Clay Fighter, the original. Contra 3's not bad. Turrican's not bad. Turtles 4 not bad. We got Mega Man 7.
That's a good one.
It's in okay shape. X2 is in perfect shape. And X3 is in average Mega Man X3 shape.
It's the same shape you find every Mega Man X3
yes.
in, because there was no gloss coat to protect it.
When you look up condition, there's mint, near mint, good, average, X3 condition.
X3, yes.
All right, so here's the crown jewels here. So we got Lost Vikings, obviously. Just picked up Run Saber. It's actually a really fun Strider type game. King Arthur, Knights of Justice, Sink or Swim, garbage, but they're rare. Here's a Chrono Trigger, my original Chrono Trigger. You can see it's a little discolored from the hundreds of hours I've played it. We got Mario RPG. We've got a couple of beat 'em ups. Beat 'em ups seem to be worth a lot on the Super NES. Knights of the Round and Legend. Coming down here, we've got Soul Blazer.
Love Soul Blazer.
We've got Ogre Battle, which is a precursor to Tactics Ogre, which is a precursor to Final Fantasy Tactics. So gotta love that. We've got a complete garbage game called Incantation that's worth a lot because it's one of those end of cycle games nobody bought, along with another end of cycle game nobody bought that is actually amazing, which is Earthbound. If you need one reason to own a Super NES, it's Earthbound. Or one reason to buy the SNES Classic. What is this? I have no idea. Oh, it's Harvest Moon.
Oh,
It was a rental that the idiot put the barcode over the label and was ripped off when the rental label came off. Metal Warriors. Not in the best shape, but it's like the 5th most valuable Super NES game or something like that. We've got Evo. It's dropped a lot in value, but still,
good game.
It's up there. It's a pretty decent game. Just picked this up. Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. Labels messed up, but I'm just trying to get them all first. I'm definitely more interested in collecting all the Super NES games than I am anything else. Anyways, there's nothing else to see, so
nothing else to see.
Nothing else. That's it. Yeah, these shelves too. I'm looking for them. They hold 18 games. 9 and 9. I know it's an odd number, but whatever. I've got 24 of them. I think I need about 20 more to hold every licensed Super NES game. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming, everybody.
All right.
Nothing else. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait. What's this? Oh.
Yes. What's this?
Whatever.
Oh, just that game.
Just this.
Just that game.
Yeah, just this.
That
Nothing else to say. That's it. Whatever. I don't even know why it's up here in a case. Whatever.
I have a feeling you have some more stuff related to that to show us.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, that's everything. Thanks for checking out my place, Retro.
All right. Well, thanks for having me over.
Anytime, man.
All right, and stay tuned for more. Have to sign that contract?
Forget it.
Okay.
Damn it!